This is one of my favorite things to do, guys. We have wild game. In this case, we have New Zealand lamb chops. It's a beautiful cut of meat. All you really want to do with this, guys, very simple. You don't have to go crazy with marinades. A little bit of salt on each side, just like so. I use kosher salt. It's one of my favorite things to use. Don't be shy with the salt. Get a nice crust of salt on there. And what we're going to do is simply lay it on the grill. We're going to do some nice cross grill action. These will not take a long time to cook. Now, when you are doing game meats or any other kind of meats on the grill, I like to serve it to around medium rare, which is 135 degrees internally. And again, we're going to let this meat rest. Nobody wants to take a chop right off the grill and eat it. I know people love having their meat piping hot. Well, one thing to know, and that's very important, resting meat is just as important as cooking the meat. Okay, you want a high heat on the grill. You want to sear off each side. You want to get nice grill marks on each side. Have a look, you got a nice sear there. We're going to flip it over. We're going to do the exact same thing on this side. You just want to do typically about 2 to 3 minutes each side, and then we're going to cross grill and flip them over for presentation. Next thing you want to do is once you have a nice sear on one side, you want to do some cross grill. This is strictly for presentation. Flipping them over on this side to get a nice sear. Now you should have a lovely cross grill, just like so on the chops. Perfect, now I can pull it off.
And leave.
Putting this together, guys, is very simple. You have 3 chops. You're looking at about 4 to 6 ounces of meat per person. Using the center of the plate, again, is very important when you're plating a dish. You want that dish to pop out you, especially if you're serving it to guests. When it sits down in front of you, you want to look down and see all aspects of this dish. So very simple. 3 chops. I'm going to put 1 in the center of the plate. That's when you're plating, that's going to be your guide, okay? Next thing, you just want to sort of cross these over with each other, okay? You want them to look really nice. Get some height with the chops and the bones. Just as simple as this. Some side things I like to do. I got fresh mint sauce. Simple syrup, fresh mint, finely chopped, put it together, reduce it down on the grill. This is going to make the dish taste nice and give some tartness and sweetness at the same time. We're going to take this, we're going to lightly coat each individual chop like so. And the shine is going to come right out on this dish. It's going to look unbelievable. People at home are going to go crazy. Now, the last thing to do for this dish, very simple. You don't want to overcomplicate this dish. We have balsamic reduction. Okay, balsamic reduction, simple balsamic vinegar, get it on the stove, reduce that thing right down until you get a real thick, kind of gooey texture with the balsamic. And what you're going to want to do is simply just dress your plate like so. Let it fall down, kind of make a nice tight circle, maybe some zigzags, whatever you like to do to make it look pretty. And it's that simple. When people are eating their chop, they'll be able to scoop that meat through the balsamic reduction. It's already filled up with some beautiful mint sauce, guys. This right here is a masterpiece. You can do this with any kind of game. You can even do it with chicken. You can do it with anything you like. For me, these chops, nothing can compare.